Yo, welcome back to the channel for day 42 on the road to full planche. Before we get to the workout, I want to talk about form because if you look at the thumbnail of the last video, I was in the straddle planche, but let me explain. So in gymnastics, judges grade the planche based on the arms being straight and fully locked out and the body being completely horizontal. And if you look at my form, I meet those requirements. However, when calisthenics adopted the planche, it added adaptations to the form, mainly scapular protraction, which is where you have a rounded back by pushing harder, and the hollow body hold, where you have your pelvis engaged. And those two things have an aesthetic effect on the planche. And if you look at my form, I don't meet those requirements. I'm not in a hollow body position, and my scapula is more neutral than protracted or retracted. So if you take that into consideration, I think gymnasts would consider it to be an acceptable form, but calisthenics would consider it to be bad form. It kind of reminds me of the handstand because back in the day, the first handstands that were performed were in a banana shape where the back was arched, but over time, a straight handstand became the widely accepted standard. And I say all that to say that you shouldn't get too caught up on form, and ultimately it's up to you whether you deem it to be good form or not. If you have a banana handstand like me, you can still say that you have a handstand, and in the case of the handstand, having a straight one is more efficient because it puts less stress on your lower back, and you need a straight handstand to do more advanced variations. But I don't know if the same can be said for the planche. If you have a straddle planche that looks like mine, you can say that you have a straddle planche. And I know for me, because the meaning of calisthenics is beauty and strength, I think having a clean straddle planche and full planche is very meaningful to the definition of calisthenics. I think that means a lot for the sport. And I don't consider myself to be a gymnast. I don't train gymnastics. I'm a calisthenics athlete. So for me, I don't consider that to be good form. But I guess you could technically say that I was in a straddle planche, but I am actively working to improve the technique. It's also important to be aware of the form cues and the different ways that you can execute a move because that knowledge is important. It's important to not be ignorant to the fact that there's more than one way to do a certain move. And again, you shouldn't allow social media or other people to dictate whether your move has good form or not. If you have bad form, you shouldn't go around saying that you've mastered a move, but at the same time, understand that there are nuances behind certain moves, like the planche and the handstand, for example. I hope that makes sense. And I know for me, I want to have the calisthenics version of a clean planche. I already mentioned the beauty aspect of the sport, and that kind of leads into a whole different conversation. So I'm just going to leave it there that I think aesthetics are important in terms of planche because of the beauty and the strength aspect of calisthenics. I just think that this is an important thing to talk about for anybody who's watching this that may want to get the planche or a handstand as well. It's important to be aware of the form and having a little bit of history behind these moves because they have evolved over the years. I think that's really important. But with that yap session out the way, today is day 42. I don't plan to go to the gym today. I think I'm actually going to stay in my room and have a workout that's more concentrated on the handstand push-up and some conditioning exercises for the handstand and the planche. So yeah, let's get to it. That's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.